All right, guys, let's start the masterclass. Thank you so much for joining the today's masterclass organized by Ellipse Education. First of all, let me introduce myself. Hello, everyone. I am Abhishek Agarwal. I am a Microsoft certified Azure data engineer. I am having 8 years of experience into Azure data engineering domain. I will be the host for today's masterclass and together with Vale Morgan, who has got like 15 years of experience into big data, Spark, Databricks, and AWS infrastructure. And he will be the tutor for AWS Data Engineering Masterclass and also the course curriculum, right? And I am here to assist him to organize the overall masterclass. And I will be assisting him with further details about what other things will be covered in the course and all other things, right? So before we start, let me give you a brief about Education Ellipse, what we do in Education Ellipse, right? So as I said that I am a Azure data engineer, right? So I provide training related to Azure data engineering domain. Similarly, Vale Morgan is a basically a AWS data engineering architect. So he provides the training related to AWS domain, right? So in Education Ellipse, all the mentors are working professionals, right? And everybody are working in a full-time job, and then they are basically providing a training in the site, right? So we basically provide the training from the mentors who are currently working in the industry. That is what we do in Education Ellipse. So nobody is a full-time trainer here. Everybody is a working professional, and we onboard only the tutor who are working professional, right? So that we can basically they can provide a real time training, because nowadays technology is changing so fast that if you're not like in the market, you'll not get it what needs to be what how you need to train, or what are the technology you need to train on, right? So we basically take all only the tutors who are working professionals, right? And why to choose us, right? As I basically told that we provide a like a training from the mentors who are currently working in the industry. That is what makes us different. And what also makes us different is we provide a personalized learning. What this personalized learning means, we will basically understand your profile, right? So suppose we will not give the same AWS data engineering course to everyone. It's not the case. We will first understand your profile. If you are an experienced professional, then we will basically recommend you a different course. If you are a fresher, then we will recommend you a different course, right? So we will understand your profile, and based upon your profile, we have many courses, and then we will recommend you the which course is best for you. That we will recommend. And at the same time, personalized training learning means that our batch size is small. It's not like 40-50 people are learning together attending the class. We had a very limited batch size. So for this particular AWS data engineering masterclass, we are taking 10 to 15 students only. That's all. And tutor knows you, you know the tutor, and then you are working and you're developing a project in a small batch size training, right? So it's a small batch size training. We'll understand your profile, and then as per the profile, we will provide you the training. That is what the personalized learning means, right? And you will learn from the mentors who are currently working in the industry. We will not only provide you training, we'll make you job ready. What does it mean? We will first train you, we will help you to write the project in your resume, and then we will also help you to give interviews. We'll also take a mock interview so that you are basically prepared to crack the interview, first of all. And then you will be able to deliver the project as well. We will teach you accordingly. Then after the training, you don't need our support. You can basically deliver the project by yourself, because we are providing the training which is job ready, right? So it's a personalized the learning from the mentors who are currently working in the industry. We are making you the job ready, right? And we have a 7-day refund policy as well. So if you're not satisfied with the training, you can come back to us, get a refund in 7 days. We are providing that kind of a refund policy because we are very confident about training style, how we train people, right? So nobody comes to us because of our teaching style or anything, right? So we have a 7-day refund policy as well, and we are giving that kind of a guarantee because all of you joined virtually. So whenever you're paying, you need a confidence. So we are giving that kind of a confidence as well, right? We have a price match policy as well. So if you get a similar kind of a training, which means that limited batch size, The number of project which we are doing, same project, same syllabus, everything is same. They are also making you the job ready. You come back to us, we'll match the price, right? And we have a live courses about Azure, AWS, Snowflake, SQL, Python, Power BI, Fabric, and then some combined course for experienced professionals, right? Today you will understand that, hey, whether you go for combined courses or normal courses, that you will understand together today. And then we have a recorded material as well. Suppose somebody says that, hey, Abhishek, Christmas is coming. I am free for 10 days. I want to learn something quickly. Or suppose somebody is saying that, hey, Abhishek, I'm traveling. I want to watch some sort of like 10 hours flights I have. And then I want to watch all the video during the flight timing and all of that. Then we have some recorded material as well, which you can also learn and then fast track your learning, right? That also you can do. And you can see some testimonial from here. You can open this. You can see some testimonial over here, right? You can check out our reviews over here, right? That you can go through. So we have like around 331 reviews. Some people will say, Abhishek, oh, this is very less review, right? Why it is less? Because um, we are doing this from past 1.5 to 2 years now, right? And all of them are working professionals. So it's not like we are full time doing here. We are asking, we are reaching out to all the people. Hey, give us review, give us review. It's whatever. Basically, we train people whosoever feels that hey, training program is good. They come here and then they give a reviews. So we are basically providing, taking limited students, training limited students, and then giving them the training. So that is why it's a bit less. But whatever is there is legitimate. Out of 5 star people, 5 star, we got around 4.8 star rating, and these are the ratings which we have, right? And now you can also go through this video reviews which you have over here. That also you can check out, right? And then let's go to the AWS Data Engineering Masterclass, right? Over here, let's go to the AWS Data Engineering Masterclass. So in today's masterclass, right, it is a 2 hour masterclass, approx 2 hour, right? 7 p.m. we started. We just waited for some students to join, right? And then in this particular training, in this particular masterclass, what is the agenda for today's masterclass, right? So in very, very simple terms, if I tell you what is the today's masterclass agenda, today's masterclass agenda is as per your profile, you should be able to understand like how much you should learn and what to learn, right? So that is the agenda for today's masterclass. So we'll make sure that you'll understand data engineering is right for you or not, or what is data engineering, what are the tools you should learn, how much coding you should learn. We will basically make the roadmap very clear. And you can ask direct question with Vail Murugan as well to clarify your doubt, right? And this particular training required a basic knowledge about SQL and Python. You need to learn from you will be learning from the working professional. We will basically teach you 3 projects. You will grow up to 30 LPA package, right? All of that. And then if you feel that, hey, Abhishek, I'm already earning 30 LPA and all of that, right? We will also guide you how you can train. As I told you that we provide a personalized learning. So you'll understand your profile and then accordingly guide you which course is best for you, right? And then please stay to the masterclass so that we guide you if you have some further question. And then you can also open the syllabus from here. You can also understand what the topics is covered in AWS Data Engineering Masterclass, right? And you can open Wales profile from here, LinkedIn profile. You can understand, hey, what are the projects he has done in the past. All of that you can go through. You can also check out the reviews from here. You can also open like people LinkedIn profile from here, whosoever got a job from our training. That also you can do, right? So suppose this person got a job where he's working, all of that you can also do. We will also provide you the certificate, and this is the price for the live course and the recorded course, right? But we'll give you some discount in the end of the masterclass so that you can enroll. And if you're not here in any sort of a course, right, then also please pay attention and then you understand as per your profile what needs to be learned that you're totally getting, right? Okay, all right. So this is a summary about everything, right? So let me open this and let me summarize everything for you so that you are fully onboarded, right? You will be learning from the mentors who are currently working professional, right? And then in this particular batch, we are taking only 10 to 15 students, that's all. So it's a limited batch size training. You will be learning real-time project with us. We'll help you in the resume building, interview question, mock interview. We have a 7-day refund policy. We are providing the price guarantee as well, right? And we are making you the job ready, right? That is what we are making you. We are making you job ready because you're learning from the mentors who are currently working, right? All right. So now this is what we are providing. Now let's try to understand. Hey Abhishek, like sometimes we are not taking this master class for the first time. We already took this master class, probably like every month we take 4 to 5 master class, right? So we already know what are the general questions which you might have, right? And then we will answer all of this question in today's master class. Just like today somebody pinged that, hey, is there something a person with a career break do is still get a remote job? My name is Priyam Vada, right? So these are the, and she's from Dream Infinity Consulting, right? So now, like like we know all of these questions. For example, like she has a question about I have a career gap, what to do, right? So we will try to cover up all the question, the common question. Hey, what is cloud? Why AWS? What is Snowflake data engineering? What is AWS data engineering? What are the cloud platform, modern data platform, right? I'm a fresher, how you can switch? I have a career gap, how I can switch? I have 5 to 10 years, how I can switch? I am eligible for the course or not? I am from SIS background, I am from Power BI background, I am from Informatica background. Can I switch? How I can switch? Coding is required or not? How much code is required, right? How we will do project? How we'll practice on AWS and Azure, right? Sorry, AWS and Snowflake, right? How much experience I can show? How I will approach the interview? How I will handle the scenario based interview question, right? All of that question. So we'll make sure in today's master class you understand as per your profile what to learn and how to learn AWS data engineering. That will make sure that you totally get it. Okay. And then if you need a today's recording of the masterclass, suppose if you say that, hey Abhishek, I need a today's recording of masterclass. So we will send you the masterclass recording as well. Just drop your number and then we'll send you the masterclass. But if you want to enroll for the course, please stay till end of the masterclass so that you can get the offer. You can get the understanding of the offer. Otherwise, you cannot get the offer, right? All right. So these are the overall summary about everything, right? Now I will request Vail Murugan to share the screen and then he will take us through the overall agenda and overall masterclass things, right? And all the topics. Okay. Yeah, Will, I think.
Thanks, Abhishek.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll share my screen. Hi, everyone. This is Vail here. So, about myself, I have 16 plus years of experience. So I started on backend development, then moved into data engineering. So I worked on like working on distributed system, working on software engineering, enterprise systems. I worked on premises, on the cloud. In the cloud, I used AWS, Azure, and worked on different data projects like data platforms, different data products. So I have good experience on working on different data systems. So I used AWS, I use Azure, and then I worked on Databricks. I used Snowflake also. So I use Python and then Java, Scala, all this thing. So that's about myself. So I have good experience on working on different data platform. I'm at present working from remote as a data architect. So that's about myself. Let us get into today's agenda. So we are going to see first why cloud, what is the purpose of cloud, and why AWS specifically. Okay, so why AWS specifically, and why cloud is required in enterprise, and what is data engineering, why data engineering is required. So this is the main thing, right? You should understand why we are working for data engineering and why we use cloud, and then we will get into in the cloud what we are going to do, in the data engineering what we are going to, we'll see that first. Then we will get into the courses. We will see about in the course what we cover, what are the tools we will cover in the course, and what we will learn from the course, and we will see the roadmap and projects, what project we'll be learning in the course and where to practice. So we'll see all this thing, and what in the course what we are going to see, everything we'll discuss in detail. Okay, these are the things we are going to see. So first let us start with why cloud, what is cloud. Okay, so like if you see 10 years back or before that, data analytics were there. Companies were having big data systems. They were having on-premises system. They were operating on the data centers. They had their own on-premises. But problem is infrastructure maintenance was difficult. The organizations, they should have their own infrastructure. They had their own data centers. Maintaining that data center was very difficult. They need to have admins, server admins. So infrastructure maintenance was a difficult activity. So if let us say organization is into banking, or if they are into healthcare, or if they are into a different sector, for them maintaining infrastructure is difficult. So, like they want to concentrate on their own applications, then maintaining infrastructure. So that is where cloud providers came into picture. So the cloud provider are saying that we are providing infrastructure for you. We are providing infrastructure as a service. So it can be infrastructure as a service, or it can be a platform as a service, or software as a service. So they are providing different kind of services. So you can use it and then build your applications. You can build any type of applications. It can be a web application. It can be a mobile. It can be analytical system. It can be a machine learning, artificial intelligence, like different kind of system. You can build it on the cloud. So by this, for enterprise, they can focus on building their core applications. They can focus on building their core applications. They don't have to maintain data centers. Don't have to maintain the virtual servers. So they can focus on building their core applications. That is how cloud helps organizations building the infrastructure. So cloud providers, there are multiple cloud providers. Like AWS is a market leader. So they are the market leaders. So I'm going into web browser. So I can log into web browser. If I have web browser, I can work on the AWS services. So here they have 200 plus services. So as I said, for organization, if they need machines, virtual machines, if they need machines, they can go to AWS, create a machines and then use it. So I am working for enterprise. They need lot of machines to host their application, run their application. They need database to store the data permanently. They need to store large amount of data to do analytics. They want to store lot of data coming from social media or lot of data coming from other systems. So in organization, they have different business group. They have different business group within the organization. So they have different kind of teams like HR, marketing, sales, distribution. So any enterprise, they have different business group, and each business group has different kind of applications. They use different kind of software, enterprise applications. They use different kind of applications. So data comes from all these applications, and they want to store all this data in a centralized system. So in organization, they have different kind of applications. They have web applications, they have enterprise application, business applications, they have storage systems. So in organization, they use different kind of services. In the cloud, they use different kind of services. They use virtual machines. They use storage. They want to store large amount of data. They use database. They use networking. They use machine learning services. They use container services. So in organization, use different kind of services. So AWS and Azure are cloud providers. AWS, Azure, Google Cloud are cloud providers. They provide 200 plus services. So if I am enterprise, I want virtual machines. I can go to compute. I can go to EC2. I can create Linux machines. I can create Windows. I can create Mac machine within few minutes. You can see here I'm selecting Ubuntu or Mac. I can create one machine or 10 machines. I can create dynamically multiple machines. I can create 100 machines. I can provide what type of instance I want. So what type of machine I want. So whether it is 8 GB RAM or like 8 CPU or 10 CPU, I can select it here. So if I want virtual machines, I can go to EC2 and create machines. So if I want database, I want to store data, relational data, I can go to RDS, create a relational database. So create a relational database, like it can be MySQL, it can be Oracle, it can be SQL Server. I can quickly spin it up. So provisioning is nothing but creating. So in the cloud, I can provision, I can create services quickly. I can create any type of services. I can create VMs, I can create database, I can create storage system. So I can create a database and store the data here. So like that, AWS provide 200 plus services. They provide service on compute, they provide service on storage, database, and also like enterprise uses different kind of activity. For all the activity, they have services like web development, machine learning, for analytics, business applications. So different kind of services they provide. So for enterprise, they don't have to maintain the infrastructure. They can use cloud and build the application on top of that. Okay, so they can work on building application, then maintaining the infrastructure. That is what cloud provider is helping you. So cloud provider is helping organization to maintain the infrastructure, provide them the easier way of creating the resources. So by using the cloud, you are going to create the resources from the web, and teams are going to use it. Okay. So we have seen so far why cloud and what is cloud. And AWS is a market leader. In AWS, if I have web account, so using my Gmail, I can log in and create the services. So you can operate from the browser itself. You can create the services and start using it. So AWS provide 200 plus services for enterprise to use it. Okay, so this is what cloud is about. And AWS provides different plus services here. Now let us go to the main topic. What is data engineering and why we need data engineering? Okay, so let us see that. So in organizations, as I said earlier, they have different kind of business groups. Okay, they have different kind of teams. Like they have finance team, they have marketing team, sales team. Like let us say a retail organization, they are selling products, or let us say a manufacturing company, they are selling car, or they are selling some big turbines. Okay, so let us take a bigger organizations. So in each business organization, they have different business group within the organization. Like they have marketing team, they have a sales team who does the marketing and sales, and they have operational teams, they have finance teams. So each team uses different kind of products. They use different kind of enterprise applications, or they use web applications. So each team has different kind of products, and they have data there sitting in multiple places. So you have data across the business group. So if you have to do data analytics, if you have to do data intelligence or machine learning or artificial intelligence, have to collect the data from all this business group, have to bring the data into centralized lake. So you need to collect the data from different producers. So they are the producers. You are going to centralize the data, bring it to a centralized system, so your consumers can use it. So who are the consumers? So the machine learning team, data analytics team, or AI team are the consumers. So and then the internal business unit, the consumers are going to be your top line business. Your top line business is going to take the data and take decisions. So they're going to data driven decisions. Data products are built on it. So in organization, data engineering plays a major role between the producers and consumers. So we like collect the data from different producers and we store it in a centralized system. The data can be stored in a centralized data warehouse. Our data can be stored in a centralized data lake, and it can be used. Okay, so data engineer, we work between the producers and consumer. Okay, so here we make sure we work between the multiple business group. We collect the data from business group, store it in a centralized place, and the data products, using the data products, the organization can build a different kind of analytical products. They can build machine learning models. They can build AI-driven automation tasks, or they can work on dashboard, reporting tools, KPI indicators, different kind of dashboards. So your data, which is collected from different business group, are going to be used for different purpose. So in the organization, we are helping them to build data products. Okay, we are building them to build the data products, and the data product can be analytical product. It can be a machine learning product. It can be AI driven products. Okay, so we are working on the data engineering to collect the data from different sources. Okay, so why it can be done by data, like a data science team itself, right? It can be done by data analytics team itself, right? Why we need data engineering? So in organization for enterprise, let us take a banking or insurance, right? They have multiple sources. Okay, they have multiple source systems. Like they have like multiple like 100 plus sources. Okay, they have 100 plus source systems. Data is coming from all the sources. So you have multiple channels where data is going to come. So you have to collect all this data. So you have multiple business group. Each business group has multiple channels. So data is going to come from different business groups and different channels. So you are going to collect data from various sources, and you are going to streamline the data, bring it to the centralized layer. So for that, you are going to have a data engineering and data platform is going to be there. So because we have multiple sources, multiple channel, you need to have a data platform, and you are streamlining the ingestion process. You are streamlining the entire collection of data. So this cannot be done by data science or data analyst team, because they have to work on their core responsibility on the consumption layer. So in organization, they have a data platform. In the data platform, we work on the ingestion, storage, catalog, processing layer. So we work on this layer, and your consumption team, like a business intelligence team or machine learning team, work on their own part. Okay, that is how it is differentiated. So we work on the data collection, transformation, cataloging or processing layer, and they work on the consumption layer. Okay, this is what data engineering is about, and we work on the data platform. So in the data platform, we have different data layers. For storage, we use different things. So we use ETL tools. We use build the data pipelines. So we work on data warehouse, we work on data lake, we work on the data processing layer. So as a data engineer, we work on multiple things here. So we work between the producers and consumer. We work on ETL, ELT jobs. We work on data pipeline. We work on data warehouse, data lake. So we need to know what is a data platform. In data platform, what are the data sources? How to collect data from data sources? How you can store the data in different format, different type format, and how you can do transformation on the data, how you can transform the data into different format so consumers can use it. So we need to know the transformation techniques, how you can transform the data in different format. Okay, so we need to know ingestion, we need to know transformation and storage here. So in the data warehouse, we are in the enterprise, we are going to use data warehouse, we are going to use data lake, data marts, different storage systems. We need to understand different systems here. So this is what data engineering is about. In data engineering, we work on the modern data platform. We use data lake, data warehouse. We use different kind of ETL tools to do this. Okay, this is what data engineering is about. And this is what we do is as a data engineer. Okay, now let us get into in the AWS. So in the AWS, how we can build data platform. So in the AWS, you can build data platform using different services. Even though AWS has 200 plus services, these are the most used services for building the data platform. Okay, so this using the services, I can build the data platform. I can do ETL. I can store it data into data lake. I can store it into data warehouse. I can transform the data. I can do transformations. And these are the services which are most commonly used. Okay, so in the course, we are going to use all the services. We are going to learn about all the services, and we are going to work on the data platform, and we are going to cover multiple projects, real-time project we are going to cover. So this is what we are going to do in the course. Okay, so we are going to start from basic services like S3IM. We're going to start from basic services. So if you are a beginner who does not have cloud knowledge, you can easily learn it. So we are starting from basics, then we are getting into advanced level. So we are going starting from basics, and then we are getting into advanced level. And then
You know,
you're not talking, can go on mute. I'll mute. Okay, so in the course, we are going to learn about the important AWS services which is used for data engineering. For specific to data engineering, what are the services are used? So we are starting from basic service like S3 IM RDS. Then we are going into Glue. We are doing ETL transformation using Glue, and we are learning Athena for query validation, and we are learning DynamoDB and then EMR. Then we are getting into data warehouse. We are using Snowflake and Redshift. We are learning Event Bridge, Lambda, step function, and also we are doing some Kinesis streaming activity here. So we are also learning Terraform for automation. For cloud activity, we are using Terraform, and we use Spark for ETL transformation. So we are going to learn multiple uh, tools here, multiple framework here. So we are focusing on building data platforms. For the data platform, what are the tools are required? And for data engineering, what are the tools are important tools are required? So we are combining with AWS services, and we are learning the important services here. And also we are building real-time projects. We are doing 3 projects here. We are working on batch processing pipeline. We are working on event-driven pipeline and streaming pipeline. So we are learning here by doing projects here. So this is like a we are learning by implementing projects. So we are working on 3 projects here. So we are learning basics first, and we are learning ETL pipelines, and then we are starting on the first project. So this is the first project. So in the first project, we are working on a real world scenario, and we are using RDS S3. We are taking the data and building a data pipeline, and we are storing the data. So if I go to the first project, so your first project, we will be using Glue, and we will build a ETL, and the data will stored into data catalog, and we are building a medallion architecture. You can see we have gold layers, we have gold tables, we have silver tables. So this is what we are going to build in the first project. And we will use for orchestration, we'll use Airflow. So we are going to build orchestration and we are building a Airflow. We are using Airflow and building orchestration here. So it's triggering your ETL pipeline. So ETL pipeline is triggered, and ETL for ETL I'm using Glue. I'm running my ETL using Glue, and the data is stored in S3, and I have catalogs in Glue catalog. Okay, so this is the first project. So we are learning the project here. So we are using S3 for storing data. We are using Glue catalog for metadata store. So we are using metadata store, and then we are using Airflow for orchestration, and we are using Glue for ETL here for transformation. We are using Spark and Glue here. Okay, so in the first project, so we are, if you see here, we are starting from basics. We are starting from cloud basics, setting up IAM, setting up S3, and then starting on Spark, basics about Spark. Then slowly we are getting into the project one. Okay, the project one. So we are doing the project one. So we are learning basics and building a batch processing pipeline. So project one, we are starting with RDS DynamoDB and then storing into S3 and then Glue catalog and then orchestration with Airflow. So we are learning all this thing. We are completing the first project. Then we are getting into advanced one. We are building an event-driven pipeline. So we are getting into advanced section, building using Lambda, step function, event-driven pipeline. So we are using incremental processing. So we are learning data warehouse. We are using Lakehouse and we are using Iceberg. So we are getting into advanced concept here. So we started from basics. We built a batch processing pipeline. So here we are went into advanced, building an incremental pipeline. So we are using Glue bookmarking, getting incremental data, storing into data warehouse, doing updates, doing merge here, and then working on Lakehouse. So we are learning data warehouse. So if you see the second project, so in the second project, we are building a medallion architecture, and also we are doing incremental processing. We are using data warehouse, we are using Lakehouse, and we are doing incremental processing of data. So we are using event bridge, we are using step function for orchestration, and we are using Glue, and we are using Iceberg, and we are using Snowflake here for storing the data permanently. So in the second project, which is a complex one, which is building a event-driven pipeline and working on an incremental processing of data. So you can see here, so we started on Lambda, we started on step function and went into the second project, built an event-driven pipeline. So we completed the second project and then we worked on optimization, Spark optimization, like working on incremental pipelines and then Snowflake architecture, storing into Snowflake, working with Redshift. So we are using data warehouse, we are using Redshift and Snowflake here. So here we learned about advanced concept, about Lakehouse architecture, about data warehouse. So and then we are working on different kind of optimization. We were working on optimization of long running workflows. So in the second project, we are learning about advanced concept. In the first project, we learned about basic pipeline, data pipeline. In the second project, we worked about advanced concept, about incremental processing of data. We learned here about Lakehouse architecture, about data warehousing concept, about dimension tables, fact tables, working on dimensional modeling, building a star schema, and then working on storing the data into data warehouse and then how to use it from data warehouse. So that is the second project. And the last project is a streaming pipeline. So we are going to learn three type of projects. And the third project is a streaming pipeline. We are using Kafka or Kinesis and getting the data in streaming mode and processing it and storing it in Snowflake. And we are building a streaming pipeline. We are working on a streaming use case. So we are covering the three type of project: data processing using batch processing pipeline, event-driven pipeline, and then streaming pipeline. So three type of project we have covered. And also we have used data lake, data warehouse, and lakehouse architecture. So in the latest trend in organization, we use lakehouse architecture. So we are using Iceberg on top of AWS, we use Iceberg. So if you are using Azure, if you are using Databricks, we use Delta Lake. But if you are using AWS, we use Iceberg. So we are learning lakehouse. We are learning data warehouse also. We are learning advanced lakehouse architecture also. And then we are using Iceberg here and then working on the set, working on the use cases here. So if you see the syllabus, we started from basics and get into advanced, and we learned about lakehouse and learned about data warehouse, Iceberg, incremental processing. So we learned about advanced optimizations, and we worked on streaming pipeline, working with Firehouse Kinesis. So we worked on the services. So we learned here about different important AWS services, and also we have learned about real-time implementation of three different systems, how you can build a data pipeline, how you can build a data platform with AWS services. So we have learned about, so you get a lot of experience here. You're getting 3 years of experience, 3 to 4 years of experience by building the project. And we are learning important AWS services, and we are building data products. So we are going to work on, as I showed, first project. The second project, if you see here, we are using step function and building an event driven flow, and we'll store it into lakehouse. So if you see the output, we are storing into lakehouse. So in the lakehouse, I store it in different table format. I can store it into data warehouse. Okay, so I can store it into lakehouse. I can store it in data warehouse. So our second project, we use step function, and third project, we work on a streaming pipeline. So we work on different kind of projects here: batch processing, event driven processing, and then streaming pipeline. Okay, so these are the three projects we work, and this is the syllabus and roadmap. So this is the syllabus. So you can see the syllabus here. We three projects, and then we are starting from basics and getting into advanced. So we are learning about three real world projects, and we are learning about how to build a modern data platform by using AWS services, by using different AWS services. So here we are going to use AWS cloud. So we are going to learn it in the AWS cloud. So AWS provides free tier. So you get a 6 month free tier. So you can learn AWS free tier. You can create using your Gmail. You can create a free tier account, and you can learn here. So here few services are paid service. Lot of services are free. So for example, S3 is free, Lambda is free, like your step function is free. So lot of services are free. Glue is like paid service. Redshift is paid service. So there are some paid service here. So I will explain you how you can avoid cost here. So Glue, you can run it on local. So you don't have to run it here. But I will tell you how you can run it in easier way. So your cloud charges you can avoid. Redshift, I'll show it running and showing Redshift. But for the project, we are going to use Snowflake. For the project, we'll use Snowflake because Snowflake is free. We are using free trial. So we get 120 days free trial with Snowflake. So data warehousing concept, we are going to learn it in Snowflake because it's free there. So we are going to learn data warehousing concept in Snowflake. And also we will implement something on Redshift. I will show in the Redshift also. So we are going to learn a lot of concepts in Snowflake because Snowflake has advanced options, and Snowflake has a lot of advanced features in Redshift, and we get a free trial version. So in Snowflake, we get 120 days free trial version. So we are going to use data warehousing concept from Snowflake. Okay, so in the course, we are going to use free tier AWS and free tier Snowflake and work on the projects. So we are going to learn important things in the AWS services, important services in AWS. And also we are going to build a data platform, different data engineering services. So this is what we are going to cover in the course. Okay, so if you see the previous completed courses, right? Let me quickly open the previous completed courses. So if you see here, as I said, we are starting from class 1 on the basics of AWS engineering. And then we are covering IAM, S3, getting into Spark, explaining about basics of Spark. So you can see the recording here. I'm sharing the content. You can see the videos here where we are sharing the content. Code is shared. So entire thing is shared. And then we are working on basics like transformation, working on ETL pipeline, then getting into the project one. You can see day 11, we got into project one. We are working on projects, and then we are working on advanced ones like event bridge, Lambda, step function. And you can see like project 2, we are working on project 2. And then optimizations, working on different things, Redshift, learning about Redshift, working on Snowflake, then project 3. So this is how the course will go. We are learning 3 projects. And also at last, we are working on interview discussions, interview preparations. So we are helping you to, we have some frequently asked questions. We have the scenario questions. So we help you for data engineering interview preparations. So this is how we cover in the course. So this is a 2 months of duration. The duration is 2 months. And here, let me quickly. So you can see here, I'm searching for AWS data engineering jobs in UK. You can see here. So this course is designed keeping in mind about the latest opening in the AWS data engineering. So you can see here, whatever we are teaching in the course are there in the latest market. You can see here. So they are looking for, Lambda, glue, step function, even bridge, lake formation, and you can see RDS, DynamoDB, Redshift. Okay, so Spark, AWS service. So we are learning most of this thing. Okay, we are learning all this thing. So it's like we are very relevant to the current market. We are very relevant to the current AWS data engineering services here. You can see here I am going for another job. You can see here Glue, Lambda, Athena, step function. Okay, so Lakehouse architecture, working on Lakehouse architecture. So it's like a senior data engineer role. So we can see here. So we are very much aligned to the job profile. So whatever we are learning here are real world implementation. So it's very much aligned to the job profile. So if you see, I'm searching for UK. So like this, you can search for US or you can search for India. So we are very much aligned to the job profiles here. Okay, so this is what we are going to cover in the course. We are covering from basics and we are getting into advanced and we are working on 3 real-time projects. Okay, now you can ask if you have any questions about the projects, about the course syllabus, or if you have questions about the data platform or the data engineering course, you can ask me. So let me go to the questions. There is already questions are there in the chat.
I have just given an unmute option, guys, so you can unmute yourself and also ask.
The course duration and timing of the classes.
The course duration is 2 months to 2.5 months. So
Classes,
if you see,
classes.
the classes will be morning 9 to 10:30, 9 a.m. India time. So we have started already. Evening batch is going on. Evening batch, we are around like 12 sessions are completed. The morning batch, which is starting from next week, the time is 9 a.m. to 10:30. So it will normally be 1 hour session. Last 15 minutes is for the Q&A session. So it's a 2 months, 2.5 months course. Okay, so is it Python is required? Is it SQL is required? So you need to have basic knowledge on Python and SQL because when you're working on data engineering, when you're working on here we use ETL, we do ETL. For ETL, we use Python and we use SQL. So you need to have basic knowledge in Python. So you don't need to be expert in Python. We are going to use basic code. So if you see here, I'll show quickly. So we are writing some basic code here for transformation for ETL. So I'm writing some reading CSV, writing CSV. I'm doing some transformation using Spark. We are using Python Spark for doing transformations. Okay, if you see the job opening also, let me go to the job openings. So for all the job opening, you can see Glue, you can see Spark, so you can see PySpark. Okay, so it's very much in demand for AWS data engineering. They look for PySpark, they look for Python and SQL. So you need to have. So if you are someone who is already have good knowledge in SQL, you can learn basics about Python and easily learn this course. So you need to have basic knowledge in Python. So Python, you can in Spark, in the ETL, you can use SQL and perform transformation or use Python and do transformation. You can do transformation by using Python or SQL. But you need to have basic knowledge in Python because in some cases, we will write Python code. For example, for Airflow, so you can see we are writing some Python code. We are writing some basic Python code. So here we are writing basic Python code, like a simple Python code. It's not complex one. So you need to have basic knowledge in Python. So you should have basic knowledge in SQL. So that is necessary for this course.
Hello, sir. Kamesh here from this
Yeah.
side. Sir, I have a one two question regarding this. Sir, what are the opportunities for freshers in the data science domain? And second one, so how to approach? Because as I see in data engineer role, which are mostly for 2 year or 2 to 4 year experience people. So as a fresher, how we will target and is there any other placement assistant you can provide from your side, sir?
So for fresher, this is more focused on experience, right? So for fresher data engineering side, you have less opportunity. You cannot directly apply it. So it requires experience. So all the roles here or jobs here are required experience. So I don't think for fresher you learn can learn here latest skills, but when it comes to job, I don't think they will consider you direct the freshers they want to hire directly, and we don't. So we help for experience. We help in preparing for interviews for experience, but fresher I don't think. Abhishek, do you want to add anything here?
So, see, the your question is valid. So, can you repeat your question once again?
Uh, Hello, sir. So my
Yeah,
question is,
Kamlesh.
I am MTech Computer Science from VIT
Uh-huh.
Vellore.
Uh-huh.
So now I am looking for job. So as I apply in data science job role, which are for freshers, in some job roles, but in data engineering, sir, there is a specific requirement at least 2 or 4 year experience. So how can as a fresher I can apply for this job role if I do this course, and how it will help me?
So, what you are saying that hey, in data science domain, like they are hiring freshers, right? So, from my perspective, right, in data engineering, that was the case back in 2016, 17, like they were hiring only only experienced guys. But now they hire like freshers as well if you make your resume proper, okay? And fresher basically face difficulty to get a job not only in data science or data engineering or data analysis or front end development. Fresher will face difficulty to get a job in all the market, right? Suppose if you open a naukri.com, if you search any domain, you'll find difficulty to get a job because people look for experienced guys. So now in our course, what we will teach you, we will basically teach you real-time projects. So suppose as a fresher, if you write this project in your resume, which is actually a real-time project, and then if you go to the data engineering interview, and if you, as a fresher, if you ask for less package, for example, you will not ask for a very fancy package of 30, 40 LP, you'll ask for legitimate package, then they will consider you because you have done the projects, you have done your work, and then you're coming to the interview. And then getting a job as a fresher in data engineering is much more easier than data science because suppose in your college, what your friends are doing. Can you tell me? I am very sure your friends are also learning data science or front end development. That I'm very, very sure. Can you tell me?
Uh, Sir, I recent pass out in
Yeah.
2025. So for last 4 months, I am looking for job.
But
I
what
did.
your friends are learning? Can you tell me this? Like your
They are
friends?
doing on .NET and Java.
Yeah.
Java
This is
mostly.
same
They are.
story. This is same story. So all the fresher, what they do, they basically learn .NET, Java development, or data science. That is what they do. I have also done a data science course when I was a college graduate, and then all of these graduates, what they do, they go and then find a like a trendy job, right? So all the college graduate, they always find a trendy job, AI, data science, front end, all of that. They don't generally go for data engineering, but there is a scope when they go for a data engineering because there is a skill and demand for data engineering as a fresher as well, and then there are less people right now as a fresher looking for a job, so you have a better chances to secure a job in data engineering field, and we will train you for that.
Thank you for giving a detailed answer, sir. Can I ask one more question, sir,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you allow
good.
me?
Yeah, yeah, good.
Huh. Sir, if I do as a data engineer intern first, and then means first I will try for as a intern this data engineer job role. So it will help me as a in that way, hey, as a intern, or it will good to go directly as a full time.
So it's what you get first, right? So if you get an internship first, go for internship. If you get a job first, go for a job. Whatever you get first, you go for it, right? That is what I suggest. You should not wait for like getting a full-time job if you're getting an internship already. So you should try both. Whatever you're getting, you just start making your hands dirty. That's all.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Okay. And then as a fresher, don't feel that, hey, in data engineering, I will get like less job. In data science, I will get job. Job is less for you everywhere. Okay. So you just need to make your resume proper, You need to choose a skill set where there is a less people, right? For example, I suppose data engineering has a less people as compared to data science. So you
Yes.
choose that skill set and then you prepare your resume accordingly rather than writing you have done 10 cultural. So this is what we do generally. So in resume we write some college activities and all of that. So you put some legitimate experience in your resume, and if you do that, your resume will definitely stand out. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
I have a
Rajesh.
question. Can I ask you?
Yeah, go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
Sir, as of now, I am pursuing my bachelor's and I will conclude my bachelor's till 2026. And simultaneously, I am learning data science from 6 months via intern Sala. So, this data engineering course will help me, or I need to avoid it?
Yes, I will answer the same thing. It will help you. And then getting a job in data engineering is much more easier than data science. And I'm
Okay.
being very honest with you because there is a very, like, there are too many people preparing for data science than data
Okay.
engineering, but demand is like ideally same. So you should, like, you can easily get a job in data engineering rather than getting a job in data science, which can be tough for you. And that you can understand with a simple research. Go to naukri.com, try to search data engineering, try to search data
Yeah, I
science.
saw on
Yeah,
many platforms that data engineering
yeah.
in huge demand.
So data engineering is a huge demand, and like generally all the college graduates learn about data science. This is what they do, okay?
Oh,
Because it's trendy. They feel that, hey, AI, data science, all of these words are trendy. Let me learn that. So they are less awareness. There is a less of a awareness about data engineering from my perspective, and then the less people learn about it. So that is why there is a more chance of getting a job in data engineering.
okay. So, sir, I joined late in your introduction class. So, can you bit introduce again in short way, and like what will be
Uh,
duration of this course and
So
how much
duration
I will
and
need to
all will
save?
be explained in the coming slides. We'll explain the duration again, right? But if you want to go ahead with overall all the training and whatever we have covered, you just ping your number and then we will reach out to you, share the demo video probably. You can go through it, okay? But the course duration and then summarization will be anyways covered in coming slides. So you don't need to worry about it, okay?
Okay. And what about sir placement assistance? Like everyone now it is giving placement guaranteed and placement assistance to their
So
candidate.
nobody gives a placement guarantee, to be honest, in the market. They write placement guarantee, but they do just what we are doing, okay? So nobody will just like tell I will definitely place you if you join my training. And if that's the case, I also want to join that training. Okay, if somebody is saying that I will definitely place you, just pay me. So people will start paying to college, they will start paying to that company itself. So that
Oh,
doesn't happen. They write it, but that doesn't happen, right? What we will help you is we will basically help you to be skilled because in college we don't learn relevant skill sets. So we'll train you
yeah.
properly so that you're skilled and then you are ready for a job. And then once you present your resume to any AWS data engineering interview, they will be impressed because you have done a good work. So they will be
Mm,
impressed. Yeah.
and sir, I'm asking one more question that I'm forget to tell you that I'm pursuing my graduation in
Mhm.
economics. So it will relevant me.
Yeah, it is relevant for you because you need to just make your storyline that yeah, you were working as in economics, but you find data engineering interesting in your college, and then you have done
Okay.
couple of projects under one teacher or a professor, and then you
Oh,
present that. So it will be helpful for you. Okay. So you
and during
just need to
entire
make the
course,
storyline accordingly. Yeah.
okay, sir, and during entire course, how much project real world projects will you do?
3 projects we will do.
3 projects. Okay, 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 sir. Thank you.
Okay. Anybody has any
Hi.
question, guys?
Yeah,
Hello.
hi,
Yeah.
Abhishek.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Please, I can hear you.
Yes, Abhishek. Actually, I have a one question. Like, I'm already in the data engineer role, but
Mhm,
actually now currently I'm getting the role of manager. So I
mhm.
need some assistant, like in data engineering, what this manager or lead position do. Like, I need some assistance there. So, do you have any program for
Where do you
such
want to
thing?
cover that question? like as a manager in data engineering domain, what they do?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah. Like how what they do, what is their role, responsibility.
so as a data engineering manager, what is your past experience?
So basically, I have a total 10 years of experience, and I have like I did some course in data engineering, and I landed in the job.
So
But now
what is
they
your
put
past
me
experience? Like 10 years of experience in what?
.NET technology.
Okay, and when you're applying, you're getting a job as a data engineering manager.
Yes, I already got it. I am already in the
Okay,
job.
you are
There
working
are,
as a data engineering manager. You recently got a job.
yes.
It's
So
in
I have
AWS
heard of
domain or it's in what domain?
Azure. And that
It's
is
in.
like I can switch. That is not a problem. But I need some assistance, like what they do,
Okay,
because I
so
have a
so
course.
first of all, as a data engineering manager, if you
Mhm.
are a .NET developer and then if you become a data engineering manager, which can be in any cloud, right? Azure or
Yes,
AWS, right? So first of
yes.
all, the first step is you need to really understand the infrastructure. Probably like, hey, whatever infrastructure you will be developing or your team will be developing on, you need to really understand that infrastructure. Infrastructure, what I mean by infrastructure is, suppose you can understand in your company what is the architecture diagram, right? Suppose this is the architecture diagram or this is the architecture diagram that you need to understand first, okay? And then you need to also develop it in the site, develop in a way that, hey, you not don't need to like go into deep down, but you need to really understand what is happening in this infrastructure, right? And then what are the best practice, like how we should develop, that you should know, so that if some team members are coming, you know best practices and then you are guiding them accordingly, right? And then you
Mhm.
have an understanding about the architecture in general, that hey, if I need to move the data from point A to point B, what are the 10 steps I need to do and what are the best practice. So if you join a course, you will understand that and then you can accordingly guide your team that, hey, you need to do this, you're not doing it correctly, this is what I know, right? So you can guide them accordingly. So this is what you need to do as a data engineering manager. So first of all, you need to
So
Yeah,
are
guide.
you?
Yeah.
I'll
So
add
are
it
you?
more.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead, please.
so like for example, you are working or driving a project, you are working with a client. So you will be driving the team. So you will know the business requirement. So you need to understand the business requirement and you will drive the team. You should understand the technical architecture and then you are going to help the team in bringing the solution, translating the business requirement. So you are going to work with different like business analysts, different teams, and you are going to work with your developers. You are going to manage both. That is what you are going to do. So you need to understand the architecture about the cloud, about the ETL infrastructure, data warehouse, about the all the systems where data comes in, where data flows. You don't have to get too much into technical. You don't have not going to work on the codes, but you need to understand the system, understand the data flow, understand the data architecture, and drive with the team, collaborate with the different your clients, your different teams. So that is what you're going to learn. So that you should have good understanding. So we need to have work on real time projects, see how data engineering projects are implemented, what is the data platform, how the teams are working. So you should have a good idea about the current projects or completed projects, so you'll get a good understanding about the how teams works. That is what you need to know.
So, sir, this you will cover in the training,
Yeah,
or
we are
it is
doing three projects, right? So we are doing
mm,
three live projects and we are using different services. So you will have good experience. You'll get a good experience. We are covering 3 to 4 years of experience. So if you go through the projects, if you understand high level, you don't have to get into code, see what we are doing inside the code, but you understand high level architecture size, data flow, understand about the data layers, and then understand different services, each service, what is the purpose, how it is used, why we are going for cloud, and you can see the cloud cost, how we efficiently are doing cloud cost. And as a manager, you need to know the entire system on high level, so that you will understand it easily if you go through the course here.
okay. So one last thing, like if I need any extra assistance, uh, can it be provided? Like if I'm taking this course or I'm
So we help candidates, we help them running the projects, making them understand. We have some, when they have questions, right, we solve them. If they have some doubts on that, we'll solve, help them.
okay, so extra assistance can be
Extra
provided,
assistance
right?
as in, so for example, that hey, if you need some sort of a guidance, like 10-15
Yes.
minutes you wanted to speak with us and get some guidance, that definitely will
Yes.
help you, right? But suppose if you feel that, hey, let's sit for 1-2 hours, let's try to solve my current project requirements and then doubts and all of that. Current project as in your company's project, right? If you
No,
need
no,
that
I
kind
will
of a
not
time,
ask that.
then
I will only just ask for
yeah,
some
so
guidance.
so that is there. That is there. Yeah, we will help you, right? But suppose if you have some sort of assistance, which you might have, that hey, regarding my current thing, I need to discuss few things, right? Then if you inform us prior, that kind of a support can be provided, but that should be dealt separately. That is not a part of a course curriculum, but we will help you with that respect as well, which I wanted to convey. Okay.
Sure. That's
All right. Anybody has any question, guys?
Yeah, good evening. Myself, Avdut.
Yeah.
I currently have 3 years of work in Accenture, but in different domain in MarTech. So basically, I am an analyst. I have worked as a front-end developer and on Salesforce tools as well. So
Mhm.
like my question is that how after completing this course, how we can show that the experience that I have, which is in different domain, would be like more effective if I complete this course.
So 3 years of experience you have as, can you tell me? Like you said,
Analyst,
sales
application
analyst,
development analyst. Yeah.
application development. What you were doing?
It's a front end role, and as well as I work on tool as well. So basically, CRM tools, you can say.
Okay. So what generally people do that I will tell you. For example, if you are earning like suppose I'm just estimating. Suppose if your package is 10 LPA, for example, right? Now what we do generally. So we basically like when you switch, for example, you learn with us. First of all, you need to decide how much experience you need to show in your resume, and then also you need to decide what kind of a package you'll expect when you switch. So suppose if you are earning 10 LPA, you cannot go to the market and ask for 15 LPA or 20 LPA directly. You ask for 13 LPA, which is a 30% hike, which people generally give in the market. And then you also decide your experience. So suppose we will tell you as per your, if your expectation is 13 LPA, how much project you should write. For example, if you write 3 projects, that is more than enough, which we are teaching you. And then so 3 projects are enough till 15 to 20 LPA, right? So that 3 project if you write, that is enough, right? And then how you will make a storyline, you will say that um, I have done my graduation, and after that I started working in a company as a analyst application or a front end application. But after 1 year of working, I was working on a front end application to represent the data. But then I got involved in the back end of that data as well, how that data is coming because of my company's requirement. And then I learned about AWS data engineering infrastructure, where I learned about how that data is coming to that particular front end. I understood the whole infrastructure from the migration till the manipulation till the presentation in the front end. So I delivered 1 to 2 projects end to ends, but I started with the front end. So this is how you can make your storyline. And then our project will help you, because in the project we'll tell you the data migration, and also we will tell you that hey, this particular front end, so you're probably working over here, so you can tell that hey, this flow also I get it now. So previously you were working there, you worked here for 1 year, and then you make your storyline. Then you go to the interview, and then you answer all the interview questions, right? So you justify that you are not just saying, you actually worked upon it, rather than working in a company, you worked with us, and then you're justifying your experience. And then once you get a job as well, you will be able to deliver the project because you have worked with us. So this is what people do. They learn with us, and then we make them job ready. They go to the interview, they answer all the interview question, and then they basically do the job as well because they learned what is supposed to be learned. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I have a follow-up question. Like for data engineering roles, like many FANG or MANG companies do ask DSA as well, right?
Mhm.
So like my doubt is that is it asked everywhere or just for the
No,
higher
it's not
packages?
asked everywhere. It's not asked everywhere. If you give 10 interviews, probably 8 to 9 interviews, they will not ask. 1 to 2 interview, they will ask. Okay. But we are not here to prepare for all the interviews. Why we are not here to prepare for all the interview? Because I can show you many interviews as well over here in the Naukri, that they will ask you, like they will give you 10 LPA package, but they will ask you 10 more things which you cannot, like if you need basically 1 year to learn for all of that in skill set, right? So here what our target is, we are basically learn enough to prepare for majority of the interviews. That is what we are targeting here, rather than learning for all the interviews. Suppose if you open this, it is written Scala, but can you learn Scala as well at the same time? That's the question. You cannot learn Scala as well because Scala is a different programming language. Now if you open this, there are many skill set. When you keep on opening the interviews, right, you will see many job openings, like we are covering Redshift, Glue, AWS, Python, Lambda, all of that we are covering. But out of the blue, you will see some of the job opening which is very different, right? So that we are not basically preparing for all the interview, we are preparing for the majority of interview. Suppose over here, Kubernetes basics, Docker basics. We are teaching you Docker. We are teaching you. I suppose we are teaching this, right? Whale, Kubernetes, and Docker, basics or no? Here, Whale, can you answer this? Are we teaching this? I think Whale is not there, but yeah. So my whole point is, if you see over here, IAC, DevOps, it's a basically they have written AWS data engineer, but it's a admin job. So we are not teaching you all of this, right? So we are basically preparing you for the majority of the interviews rather than preparing for all the interviews. Okay. We can prepare you for all the interview, but you need like more time for that, 6, 7 months, 8 months. So you need to learn more. So rather than learning for more time because you might lose motivation, we need to learn like quickly and then find a job quickly. That is the like way which we are following here. Okay.
Okay, got it. So like, is there a course like which covers everything, like the way you said, a longer duration course, maybe 6 or 7 months?
Yeah, we have longer duration course. So suppose over here, you can also club the courses around. So suppose here, we have a combined course curriculum. This particular course curriculum goes for 4 months. This particular AWS course curriculum goes for 2 months, right? But my request to you is, if you are 3 years of experience guy, don't learn too much because people don't expect too much from you. Okay, people expect less from you. You should learn less to get a job quickly. If you want to learn more, it will take more your time, and then you need to devote like more money, more time, and then people might lose motivation. So choose choose take baby steps rather than taking a huge step. That is what we recommend you. But we have a combined course as well. If you want to go for a combined course, you can choose this course as well, which is AWS plus Snowflake. More detailed courses, that also you can do. Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah, got it. Thank you so much.
All right, anybody has any question, guys?
Yeah, hi Abhishek. My question is it possible to switch a career from technical support analyst to data engineer?
Yes, it is possible.
Yeah, and I have 1 year and 8 months of experience as a technical support, and I don't have any knowledge about this. Means what are the basic prerequisites for this course?
So prerequisite basic of
Yeah.
SQL and Python. That is the only prerequisite. So do you know
Okay.
basics of SQL and Python?
Okay.
Do you know
Only
basics of SQL
these
and
two.
Python?
Okay, okay. Only these
No,
two
no, I'm
languages.
I'm asking you. Do you know like basics of SQL and Python? This is a question. Do you know that or you don't know that?
Yeah, yeah. I know only basic.
Okay, so if you know basic, you can join this course because we will teach you from scratch. We will teach you in a way that you don't know anything. So only prerequisite for this course is basics of SQL and Python. That's all.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Anybody has any question, guys? All right, let's come over here and I will try to present few things and
Excuse
then we'll
me,
conclude.
Abhishek.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I have a question the same way. You say that who can join this course, you have to have like a basic for Python. So I don't have a basic about the Python,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to learn about the data engineering.
Uh-huh. So yeah,
Um,
so like if you know, do you know SQL or you don't know SQL as well?
I'm good on SQL.
Okay, so if you know good
Mm,
on SQL, right, we can
mm,
offer you this Python recording. So we have a Python course. So we will offer you
mm,
Python recording with the combination of this course, right? So you need to pay some extra money, like 2000 probably, which I will check and inform you. So you can get this recording and then you can learn the basics of Python. And if you feel that I want to learn online somewhere, that also
Yeah,
you can do that. I don't have any issue. So you can watch some YouTube video or like, but we have this Python classes as well, which you can learn and you can do this in parallel because you are very good with SQL, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
you can do it in parallel, like Python basics, like list, tuple, dictionary, and all of that. You learn basics and then you can learn from the course as well at the same time. It is not like a blocker. You can do it in parallel as well.
I get it. Thank you. And one quick question. Uh, is there so for this course is how much I have to pay for?
Yeah, I will explain this now. I will explain
Thank
this.
you.
Okay. All right. So guys, what I was trying to explain is over here, if you go
Yes,
right and
like
yes.
actually, I'm having one down.
Hmm.
Like you said, like we should have the basic knowledge on the Python,
Hmm.
but like I have gone through like the what are the topics that need required for the data engineering using Python. Like I check like the pandas, NumPy has to be there. Like some which are like advanced or mid advanced.
No. Pandas
Like
and NumPy is
with the
basic
basic
only.
knowledge, yeah, with the basic knowledge, can we join in this course or like we have to
Yes,
be
you can
somewhat
join this
advanced?
course. You can join this course. And pandas and NumPy is basic only. Like when you open any Python like basic course, you will see what is NumPy, what is pandas. That is basic only. Okay. What is not
Okay.
expected is you know how to write classes, functions, and run, iterate, 10 loops. All of that we don't expect you to know. But you should know what is list, tuple, dictionary, data frame, what is NumPy, pandas, right? Basic, if you know,
Yeah.
that is enough. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Okay, guys, I need to cover up something. Then we will take few more questions. Okay. All right. So now, like you can see the different openings from here, and then you can filter out different like experience letter. You will still see the job openings, right? So suppose from this to 1 to 2 year, all the experience has a job over here, right? That you can check, right? And then different people, different companies has a job. We are covering all the skill set which is written over here, right? And then we'll also shown this LMS portal. Let me also go through. As I told you that in the beginning, right? We will basically cover everything. Cover everything as in we will first cover the we will learn from the mentors who are working in the industry. Will teach you see real-time project, resume building, scenario-based question, mock interview, everything we will do. So it's an end-to-end learning. First we'll do project, then we will prepare the resume, then we will help you to write the projects in your resume, then we'll take a interview so that you're fully prepared, right? Which you can see in our like trainings as well. All the training follows the same path. So suppose if I open any sort of a training, for example, if I open this training, right? Class by class, we are building project. Class by class, we are building project. After certain classes are done, one project we are starting. Then class by class, we are again building. Class by class, we are again building. Class by class, we are again building. After certain classes are done, we are basically again building a project end to end, right? And then here we are all the classes are done. Then we are giving a scenario based question, production issues. Then we are telling you how to introduce yourself, how to explain a project, right? And then we are giving a project explanation, sample resume, topic wise interview question. It's all this interview question prepared by us by going to the interview. It's not like if you go to chat gpt, write 10 interview question, 100 interview question, you'll get it and we are pasting it here. It's rather than we appearing for the interview, preparing the interview question, or our students are going to the interview. That is what we are providing you. Okay. So just to summarize everything, right? We will basically assist you with all of these things. Let me open this so that we summarize everything, right? Give me a moment. So in this particular course curriculum will provide you 4 years of experience. You will learn Glue, DynamoDB, Athena, Snowflake, Lambda, Kinesis, Marina architecture, Lakehouse architecture. You will do 3 projects with us in 2 months duration of time. You will do AWS certified data engineer course curriculum. You can do AWS certified data engineering course curriculum, or also you can do Snowpark certification after doing this course. The only prerequisite is you should know basics about SQL and Python. You can expect up to 30 LPA package by doing this particular course, right? The batch start date is 18th of December, 8 a.m., 9 a.m. IST to 10 a.m. IST. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday class will happen, right? Now, suppose somebody will say, Abhishek, I'm already earning 30 LPA. What should I do now, right? So in that case, if you want more package, you need to learn more. So in that case, what you need to do here, we are teaching you Snowflake, but you need to further learn Snowflake for another 2 months. This is what we recommend. So you enroll for another Snowflake course and you learn for 4 months rather than learning for 2 months. And the people who have less expectation till 20 LPA, we recommend this course would be enough for you to crack that much kind of a package, right? So if you have a more expectation, you learn Snowflake for another 2 months, you do another 2 projects with us, you do 5 projects in 4 months duration of time, and then you can do one extra certificate, right? You can also do Snowpro core certificate. The basic knowledge about SQL and Python is required. You can expect more than 30 LPA package. The batch start date is 18th December, 9 a.m. IST to 10 a.m. IST. Now, if you want to enroll for this particular course, the original price for this course, which I recommended, is 20,000 rupees, right? Now this is a comparison of both of the courses. Here you'll do 3 projects, here you'll do 5 projects, right? And then 30 LPA, more than 30 LPA, batch start is 18th of December, right? All of this. Now each of the course, Snowflake and AWS, Snowflake is 20,000 rupees, Snowflake is also 20,000 rupees, right? But if you like this 20,000 course, we are giving in 18,000 rupees in today's demo, right? And this is the payment link for that. And this offer is valid till today 11:59 p.m. IST, and then after this the offer will expire. Similarly, for the recording, the price is 8,999, but today's demo we are giving it 7,999. This is the payment link for that. Now if you say that, Abhishek, I want to enroll for a combined course, right? Then you go for this particular course. Each of the course is 20,000 rupees. So for this, it's total 40,000 rupees, right? But we are giving in 30,000 rupees, and this is the payment link for that. And if you want the recording of this, you need to pay 15,000 rupees. The fees of that is original price is 18,000 rupees. So this is valid till today 11:59 p.m. IST. And after this, the offer will expire. We are taking only 10 to 15 students. So if you want to enroll, just enroll soon. Okay. All right. So just in summary, AWS 20,000 rupees, we are giving 18,000 rupees. AWS plus Snowflake is 40,000 rupees. We are giving in 30,000 rupees in today's demo. Similarly for the recording. The only difference between live and recording is in the recording, you will just get the recording and mock interview won't be conducted, but in the live mock interview will be conducted, and then you can attend the sessions live. You can clarify your doubts live, all of that. But in recording, you can ping tutor to ask doubt, but you cannot ask like, hey, like suppose you can ping the tutor to ask doubt, and also you can connect with the tutor to basically clarify your doubt, right? But your live session will happen daily. You can connect more with the tutor, you can ask around the doubt, right? And mock interview will be also conducted. Now anybody has any question, you can ask me now.
This 20,000 we can pay in installment, like divide into 3 part and give it.
No, 3 parts is not possible. You can pay in
Okay.
2 parts, like you can pay 10,000 rupees and then another 10,000 rupees, but we won't be able to give the discount on that, which is 18,000 rupees. So you
Yeah,
can
like
pay 10,000,
10,000 I will give in next month. That is fine.
not next month, right? The batch is starting this month, so you can pay 10,000 rupees this month, and next 10,000 you can pay next month. This month you need to pay 10,000 rupees.
Okay, got it.
Okay, anybody has any doubt, guys? Okay. If there is no doubt, then thank you so much for attending the session.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Abhishek,
Yeah,
Hello,
one
sir.
doubt.
yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
I am Devos Sahu.
One
yeah.
second, please.
Sir, I'm Devos Sahu. I'm from Barampur, Odisha, and I'm pursuing BTech Computer Science. And I'm recently finished my 7th SEM.
Mhm.
So, please, sir, can you tell me, sir, how can I get a data engineering job role and as a fresher in 2026? So I joined Duet. So, sir,
So you need to learn what we have suggested you to learn, and then you need to keep on applying the job roles over here, which you see for the fresher, and then you will be able to get a job. Suppose I will do 0 experience, and then you see all this job market, right? in different position, different
No, sir,
companies?
I know the cloud computing and machine learning, AI. I know
Hmm.
all that.
Okay, you know all of that. I don't know all of this. Machine learning, AI, data engineering, all of that you know.
Yes, sir. So
Okay,
I'm
okay.
pursuing now pursuing BTech 7 sim. So I know that.
How you know that all of this? Like
So
you
that
learned this
basics no. Oh no no
basics,
no.
you know
That
that.
basics. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so basic will not help you in getting a job, right? So my recommendation is to learn fully one technology rather than learning too many things, right? And that is what we do as a fresher. We try to learn too many things and then we are master, like we just know many things. We don't know one thing properly. So my recommendation is you choose one skill set, learn it properly, and then you try to apply the job in the job market and get a job. Like you can just like learn AWS data engineering, try to apply over here, all these jobs, and then you will be able to get a job. So this your question is this itself or something else?
Yes, sir. So one more I want to ask. So sir, can you tell me, sir, what are the tools I have to learn for data engineering?
These are the tools you need to learn, which is written here. Glue, DynamoDB, Athena, Snowflake, Lambda, Kinesis, Medina architecture, Lakehouse architecture.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
You can check out the syllabus in the website, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
1 second, one person is asking for the payment link. I will share the payment link and then we'll continue discussion. Yes, anybody has any question, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, please tell me.
Like, if I have to connect with you regarding some like personal assistance or other doubts, like where can we connect?
In the WhatsApp, you can ping and connect.
Okay, okay, yeah. Regarding the data engineering, like
Yeah.
maybe I need some extra assistance as well. So,
Yeah,
okay.
you can ping on the WhatsApp and you can connect with us.
Where can I get the okay this number, right?
Yeah,
79871.
this one. I pinged the number.
Okay,
7987502532. Here you can connect.
okay. Yeah.
Okay. Anybody has any doubt, guys? Anybody has any doubt, guys, which I can answer? Okay. If there is no doubt, then let's like if you are enrolling, see you around. So just to conclude, uh, these are the two courses, right? If you are expectations less than 30 LP, you can enroll for this course. If you are expectations more than 30 LP, you can enroll for this particular course. We will these three projects: do DynamoDB, Athena, Snowflake, Lambda, Kinesis, Medina architecture, Lakehouse architecture. We'll learn for 2 months, right? The basic knowledge about SQL and Python is required for this particular course. The batch will start from 18th of December, 9 a.m. IST. The fees is 20,000 rupees. We are taking only 10 to 15 students. The demo price is 18,000 rupees. This is valid till 11:59 p.m. IST. The enrollment link is there in the chat. You can copy the link and then you can enroll. Thank you so much for attending the class. If you have doubt, I'm still here, or if you're paying and then informing me, I'm still here to help you out. You can ask around, right? I will be here for 2 3 minutes and then I will end the class. Thank you so much for your time. See you around. Bye.
Hello, Abhishek.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is Mani here. Just now I joined the link 5 minutes before only. I didn't get the full details. Is this a live session or this is
Yeah, this
only
is the live
recordings
session.
you'll be
This is the live
providing?
session. This is the live
Live
session.
sessions, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will post the recording in some time, or you can ping your
Okay.
number. I will send the recording.
Okay. And one more thing, this program will be providing original certifications also, right?
Yes. Original certification as
This
in we'll
Snowflake
provide a cert. No.
provider
we,
certifications.
we will train you for this training, but
Okay.
Snowflake certificate will be provided by Snowflake company. We cannot provide you that certificate. We will train you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And then once you learn, you need to
Okay.
go to the Snowflake company, schedule the job, give this thing. Okay.
Okay, that will be separate, right?
Yeah, so you need to pay to the Snowflake company, not
Okay.
us. Yes.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Anybody has any doubt, guys? Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for attending. See you around. Bye.